What's your Tyler's back with my AEW Dynamite review for tonight for March 29th, 2023. 25 years ago, Stone Cold Steve Austin won his first WWE/F championship. Honestly, I'd rather watch WrestleMania 14 again than this fucking episode. And my theory on, not Austin theory, that Punk, no, on the ropes being red, white, blue, being a permanent thing, is a permanent thing. I get changing the times, but like Victory Road 2010, I did the review on that. I was okay. By the way, it took place in St. Louis, Missouri. Were we in St. Louis like a week ago or something for like SmackDown or Raw, one of the two, a week before? I don't remember. I guess for a Victory Road 2010 review, go back to that. I was okay with the theme of the American thing. It's like, their version of the Great American Bash. I was okay with the ropes being red, white, and blue. The following 2011, No Surrender, which may be next. Maybe. I was also okay with it being red, white, and blue because of the theme of No Surrender 2011. I'll get to No Surrender 2011 when I get all the 2011 periods for both WWE and TNA, that is. Ugh. But I don't see the theme of this show being red, white, and blue. This does not have an American theme. I understand in the early days of the WWE with the red, white, and blue ropes. From the 80s in the Hogan era to up to 97, when, before the Attitude Era became a thing. I think the last time before the Great American Bash was WWE introduced it as a pay-per-view when they did the red, white, and blue ropes was In Your House, Revenge of the Taker. Or was it Ground Zero? One of the two. I forgot. But here I don't see. It's because of the theme of the graphics of Dynamite. I don't see any white up here. You might as well have it red, blue, and red. But regardless, this was not good. More boringness. So, I'm just being perfectly honest. I'm just sick of AEW being stupid. They had to throw in our faces saying, coming soon for AEW, wait forever. I'm just fucking getting my money back for my pre-order bonus for that. Probably not, but because it's not coming out for another decade or whatever. But whatever. Start off a match. Let's get to the fucking show already. Let's get started off with a match with Matt Hardy versus Jungle Boy. I'm just going to refer him as Jungle Boy. Fuck it. It was okay. I'm just being perfectly honest. This was an okay match. But yeah. Jungle Boy wins with a pin by pinfall. But then after, when we see Darby and Sammy Guevara still watching, until MJF comes out. He hasn't been on last week's show. I'm fucking sick and tired of the World Champions not showing up to every TV show. I understand for TV shows, but I understand some reasons because they're probably not there, but not every fucking week. Like, show up all the fucking time. Anyways. MJF enters the ring and talks down the crowd before calling Perry out for his behavior at the his birthday, basically, on March 15th. He dominates Perry for having the absolute to saying MJF had it easy after the match at Double or Nothing in 2020, the pandemic times. Let's forget about that. Okay? Let's forget about it. Okay? But then they went. But then Jungle Boy and Jeff went into a brawl, and yeah, that's how it is. Then we have backstage where Don Callis, aka Cyrus the Virus, and Kenny Omega address what happened last week, and basically, yeah. Um, then we have a video package of the JAS taking the Acclaim on the out on the town, whatever. I don't care about that. And then we get this 6-man tag match with the Blackpool Comic. Why is this team still here when Wayne Regal is not here anymore? John Moxley, I'll get to Mr. Moxley after this review. We'll be continuing. Claudio and Wheeler versus, oh god, Dandel, Castle, and the Boys. This was basically just a squash match. Easy payday. Moxley and the others win. I'll get to Mr. Moxley later on. Then an update on the Young Bucks. Hyper Omega versus Cubes for the IWGP US Champions. Once again, you're defending an enemy territories belt on your program. Then we go backstage where Marvin and Paige, who address what happened to the Bucks and cast the blame on Blackpool. And then Callis show up to apologize. We didn't get much more of this because the BC show up and attack Paige and Callis. And yeah. Speaking of the United States Championship match, Kenny Omega versus Jeff Cobb. Yeah, it was not a good match. I'm just being honest here. Kenny Omega wins 1 out of 5, but then Omega doesn't have long to celebrate before the BCC makes their way in the ring, but Bryan Danielson music hits, and turns heel. Great. That's what I want to see. Another heel turn in AEW. How many fucking heels we have here? I don't care. Just don't care. Bryan's a heel again. Yay. What was the first time he was a foot? I know 2022, but he was not much of a heel. It's been since the first time since 2019 in WWE. Well, late 2018 into 2019, that is. Then a video package of FTR challenging the Guns for the tag titles. And then they put their careers on the line. The Guns address FTR saying they work harder to become the champions before turning FTR's catchphrase around. But I don't know if this is gonna be the last time we'll see them. I have no fucking idea. Then we get this match was fucking terrible. AEW International Championship. Orange Cassidy versus the Butcher. Enough said. Shit. This was it was. And I swear to God, that fucking Ryan should have been the fucking ending. But no, the match still continues and Orange Cassidy still won. 0 out of 5. Fuck this match. And then Jake Hill wants revenge for Evacuate using her finishing move. Whatever. And then Julius then promotes to beat up Angie Andre, that fucking jobber who beat Chris Jericho. And I'm still fucking pissed that Jericho lost to this fucking jobber. This is the reason why. I don't want to get into that. Ruby Soho versus Willow Night game. Fine. It was okay of a match. And of course, Ruby Soho won 2 out of 5. And they're now called the Outcasts. But then because they grab a chair before Jim Cornette's least favorite women's wrestler, Riho, and Sky Blue ran down. And yeah. And the reason why I say Jim Cornette, because I don't want to get into so many details. Go watch some other YouTuber who did the top 10 wrestling, I think. He did a video on that. Whole thing of some controversy, whatever. More Jimmy and his stupid Outcast shit, and yeah. You know, yeah, they ran down the matches coming up for Rampage. I don't care about that show. The only Rampage I watch is Wrestling Rampage. And next week on Dynamite, whatever. More Power Hunter waits his next open challenge. So many fucking bells here, I swear to God. Finally get the main event. I forgot. This is a pre-recorded video, not a live stream. But do you blame me for not doing live stream for AEW? Because there's nothing good about them. Adam Cole versus Daniel Garcia. This is actually a good match. Adam Cole won, and also there's that All Access show after this, which, side note, not gonna bother with it. And Britt Baker heads down because they're together, basically. And Jericho also comes down and checks on Garcia, and then pauses, looks over his shoulder again before finally going away to the back, basically. This is a D. Don't care. Let's talk about the Jon Moxley thing. Now, why am I talking about this? Because apparently he's upset with AEW. That's all I have to say. I hope the guy, he just leaves. Because let's look at last year, okay? He came back from rehab. Him and Brian formed the Blackpool Combat Club with William Regal. And a few others came, like Claudio and Wheeler, yeah. When Punk went down with injury, he has to fill in the void. Then, him and Punk feuded in the summer, going into All Out 2022. They had, in my opinion, the worst match of 2022 on that episode of Dynamite 2 weeks before All Out, basically. And then Punk won the title back from Moxley at All Out. And then he's shooting on the company, and he gets another run of the world title, only to be a Transcendental Champion to MJF, because if Punk did not injure himself and did not shoot on the company, he would have been the one was going to drop the title to MJF at Full Gear, but that did not happen. So that's basically all I have to say. It's 15 minutes, probably my longest Dynamite review for now, at least. That's not a live stream. So tomorrow, I'll do Money Bank 2010. And you're not going to see anything for Saturday because it's WrestleMania. So there's that. Like this, comment, subscribe. And I'll be back for my Money Bank review, 2010 review, tomorrow. Bye.